Hello and welcome back to the workshop. On the last video I was making the crutch assembly. On this video I'm going to be making the pendulum and the pendulum bob and a couple of other little bits, and hopefully then she'll be able to start the clock ticking. You can see the crutch mechanism better on this side. Just a slight touch of the wheels is enough to set it going. It's only a couple of clicks on the spring. So what I need to do now is get the material out and start making the pendulum. All I need now is some material to make the pendulum. I'll start with two 2-inch blanks, a bit of brass, some steel, 2 bits I've already made, and a bit of glue, and a bit of string. So let's start making it. I'm going to start by making this piece for the regulator. Okay, that's ready to go on the milling machine. Right, I used a 2mm ball nose for this operation. Next it's ready for the lathe. I thought it would be a good idea to give it a polish before parting off in the lathe. This is the next part I need to make. It's the pendulum hook. What I'll do, I'll turn a bit of brass and then I'll set it up in the milling machine. I've set it up in the milling machine and set it at 45 degrees, so now I'm about to mill the slot. I had to take it a bit easy because it's a bit flimsy. Well, that's come out as I wanted it to be, the slot. I wanted it to be at the bottom of the hole. So the rope will go in here like that. Yeah, sit nicely there with a bit of free movement. Right, well that's the regulators and the hooks complete. All you have to do now is do the pendulum bob, and then hopefully she'll be able to set the clock ticking. I'm just going to skim the outside diameter now. I'm just going to face off, leaving a pip in the middle. I'm going to do the other side the same as that. Right, that's the pendulum complete. Now I can try it in the clock. Well, I was just about to try it for the first time with the pendulum bob, and I remembered that the frames still had machining marks on it, and it was starting to bother me, so I ended up stripping the clock down to polish these edges. So I've got rid of the machining marks now. So what I'll do, I'll have to put it back together if I can remember how, and then try it with the pendulum bob. Now that I'm starting to assemble it, I just thought I'd check that everything's running freely, and also that there's enough end shake. That's quite important, that, to have end shake on each one, which there seems to be. Yeah. Right, I'm happy with that. Okay, I put it back together now. The hardest part was threading this nylon. So let's try it with the pendulum on now. Let's wind it up a bit. Right, might be slightly out of beat, but I've got an eccentric bush in there, so I can do some adjustment to that so I get the drop right. Watch it do a full turn, make sure they're working. Alright, well, it's looking promising so far. Yeah. I've been watching it for about 10 minutes now. It's not stopped yet. I think it might be slightly out of beat, but I'm happy with that. Right, I just need to sort out the other clock now up to this stage. As you can see, they're resting on pieces of scrap aluminium, so that'll probably be the next video of that. I'm either going to make some feet or some pillars or something. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.